what is going on, guys? Is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and so today we're doing another buy or sell, um, and this is a quite interesting one, a little different dynamic here. I am looking over some of the old suggestions as well as some other new suggestions for some buy or sells. So look out, because if you made a suggestion, your suggestion might be coming very soon. Also, be sure to comment on here if you have some other ideas that I haven't looked over yet or thought of. But today we're going to be covering an interesting buy or sell. And it's determining of the way Hollywood will go this year. And with movie theaters potentially delaying and pulling back because of the box office numbers of underperforming films, even though, in my opinion, I think some of those films are justifiably doing bad because they aren't that good of films. There are some that I do think were pretty okay, but aren't reeking in the numbers. So because of this, there is obviously Venom. Last week was announced that it was going to be delayed until October 15th, which will be right around the time that Halloween Kills comes out. Now, when Venom 1 came out, it went head-to-head with Halloween, the re-insurgent Halloween 2018. However, it came out 2 weeks after Venom 1. Venom 1 had still the Halloween, or the October record. Of course, that would be broken by the Joker 2 years later, as we know. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, a year later, wouldn't it have been? Yeah, it would have been a year later. Yeah, 2019. So that would have been broken. It would have broken a year later, but it did have the record for a year. As for the opening week money, not even Halloween 2018 was able to pass it by 5 million, I think it was. So Venom still had the record for a year before Joker came around for October. So it being in October is still very promising. It will be interesting to see it going head to head, literally even more figuratively than it was the first round, but it will be as of right now. And that's what we're going to cover here. Obviously, how Venom Let There Be Carnage and Spider-Man No Way Home are supposed to both come out this year in 2021. And unfortunately, right now, the rumors are that neither one of these films will be coming out this year. As we know, Spider-Man is supposed to come out in December. Venom, as of right now, as of this recording, is supposed to come out October, not in September like it originally was going to. September 15th is coming out, or actually September 24th, I'm sorry. September 24th, it was delayed to, I said again, October 15th. And unfortunately, there's a possibility it might get delayed into January 2021, which means that Morbius will also be delayed. This is a quite interesting dynamic, but for this particular topic, this is a buy or sell. Which one has the most likeliness to get bumped? So, as we all know, Spider-Man No Way Home is the third entry solo film of the MCU Spider-Man. Tom Holland's version, which rumoredly is supposed to be feature the other Spider-Mans. It's already been confirmed that the older Spider-Man's villains are coming back, so it's almost a shoo-in that the other Spider-Mans from the past will be coming as well via the trailer that was released not too long ago. And even in the trailer itself, it did say Christmas. even though it's coming out December 17th as of this recording. And as of this recording, October 15th will be Venom Let There Be Carnage. So which is the likeliness to get bumped and not make it to 2021? So for this particular thing, I am buying Venom Let There Be Carnage to stay on its release date for 2021, and I am selling on Spider-Man Spider-Man No Way Home, and obviously because I want to see Venom, because I don't really care that much about Spider-Man, I care about Venom, but also to get in a strategic thing right here, I think it would be a huge mistake for Venom to be delayed. The October release last time was very, very promising for Venom, and I think it will still be promising this time around. I do not think it will underperform a lot by that point. I think a lot of the films like Shang-Chi, Mulan, obviously, no one really gave a damn about Mulan, which I don't even think they ended up having that in the theaters because it was so bad, and got so much press. It would have massively bombed. Obviously, the underperforming Black Widow, I think, are more problematic of the situations that were going on, especially since they were tied with the streaming services. Venom is not in that situation. You do have to go to theaters to see Venom Let There Be Carnage. So I do not see this happening. And also, Venom Let There Be Carnage will be going into the China market, which some of these other movies did not have the advantage of. Also, there is a more invested interest for Sony to put out Venom before Spider-Man because they're getting 100% of the profits for Venom Let There Be Carnage versus Spider-Man No Way Home, where I believe 20% of the solo film is going to go to Disney. Obviously, the rest of it will go to Sony, but Disney is still going to get a percentage of it. So, really, when you think about it, Venom has a chance to be $1 billion film. And they have the profits, in their favor. Obviously, they're confident in the film because they're already working on a third film for Venom. Obviously, they have to keep Spider-Man related films going on to keep the rights to Spider-Man for Sony, but the fact that they're that confident in making a third Venom film rather than making like another spin-off Morbius or whatever type film, shows you the confidence they have in the character. And so and that's being done by Tom Hardy himself, who is the star of the Venom films because he's Venom. But I think this is very important, and I think they will not delay it any further. I think it will be on Venom. It will be released on that day, despite Halloween Kills coming out right around the same time. I think it's going to be a film that's going to break the bank because, again, I think people really are dying to see superhero films that are good, that people want to see. Obviously, these are films that they don't want to see. I know there's been a lot of concerns with some of the health issues coming up with the Delta variant that a lot of people are saying, but obviously we have to take into account that a lot of these films, again, a lot of people aren't going to see them because of the streaming service issue, which I don't think will be the case when it comes to Venom. So I do believe that Venom will make it and will be in 2021 release. I think Spider-Man could get delayed because, again, it isn't a film Sony is fully profiting on, so I could see them delaying it because that film obviously needs to make more than what Far From Home made. Far From Home made over $1 billion. They need to make around that type of money. As a matter of fact, I would go so far to say that they probably have to make around Endgame money for them to really get the justification of the Spider-Man film, which could also open up a lot of possibilities for other development films, spin-off films for Sony in the future if they wanted to bring back the other Spider-Mans again. That will be in that film. But I think that that's what needs to happen for that film. And with Venom, there's more of, just trying to get to where the numbers were for the last film, and hopefully get to $1 billion, which I believe they can get to $1 billion because, again, the first Venom film made around the same amount of money as the first MCU solo Spider-Man film, Homecoming. And as we all know, the second film, Far From Home, made over $1 billion. So it's only reasonably natural to believe that Venom Let There Be Carnage will make around that same amount of money that Far From Home made, especially since they have the China market as well into this. And they also have the advantage of it being a film that a lot of people really like to see. They're going to get to see Carnage, which is something that some people really want to see. They want to see Carnage in a film, and you're going to finally get to see him. Potentially, this movie will be rated R, unlike the last one, which was PG-13. So there's a lot of insensitive for this to happen. So, like I said, out of both of these films, which one would get delayed? I'd have to say that the Spider-Man film, I'm selling the Spider-Man film to be the one that would get delayed, and I'm buying that Venom Let There Be Carnage would stay in its October slate, and will be a film that appears in 2021. Let me know what you guys think. What's your opinion on this? Where do you guys stand? Also, make sure to comment down below ideas for future episodes, and it might be featured in a future buy or sell. Comment, rate. If you like this very my reviews, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku. Peace.